Welcome to This Week with Old Sarge. This week, going doggone super stealth. Going super stealth for a reason, because way back when I was at the Hope Station for the second time, shout out to you guys, new promotion system come out. Opening for Sergeant First Class. I'm a staff sergeant at the time running the squad, thinking I might be interested in some doggone assistant station commander pay and all the responsibility go along with it. Hell yeah, ready. Important thing is though, can't tell nobody what you're doing, because every once in a while you get backstabbed. This has happened in the past under the old promotion system, which was more like your station commanders get called up to troop headquarters all together. They sit in a room with troop commander. Everybody takes a name that they want to get promoted at their station and throws it in the old hat, so to speak. They sit around and talk about the various merits of all these folks. And troop commander makes his decision. How many slots he's got open, he picks some people. May not necessarily be anybody that got their name thrown in the hat. Maybe a doggone troop commander's buddy. So you didn't always end up with the best of the best or the most qualified person getting promoted under that old system. More like the old wink wink nudge nudge system. Now we've done away with that. Spent a lot of time in the old state police down there. The division made himself a whole new little area there, the promotional system unit. Came up with this whole big old plan. Ooh, took them forever. Come out late, but it finally come out. So now these openings get posted and tells you all the criteria for putting in. Got to have so much time in grade and so much time on, in the state police and blah, 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 all these old things going all down there. It's like, well, I'm certainly qualified. Maybe I'll put in for that, but you don't want to tell anybody, because even under the old system, word came through the grapevine that you may be getting a nod to get promoted. A little old anonymous phone call might go down to them oops people. Totally made up, but as soon as that phone call gets received, boom, you got a doggone internal. Got an internal, can't be promoted. So you don't want to have any backstabbing. This is why you go in doggone stealth mode, super stealth mode. Now, a lot of people ask me when, this opening come out, hey, Sarge, you going to put in for that? Telling everybody, nope. Ain't interested. Want to finish my time out as a squad leader. Not interested in being promoted. Don't tell anybody. Don't even tell your friends. You never know. Somebody may be listening with their ear up to the old keyhole, so to speak. Something gets mentioned at some point. Don't tell anybody, ain't nobody going to know. And that's just the way I like it, because I'm paranoid. I'm doggone paranoid. So, took a look at all these requirements, all these photocopies you got to make. You need your DD-214. You need your transcripts from the college of higher learning. A whole bit. Even got my doggone who's who in American colleges. Yeah, got me a doggone award there. All the stuff I got in the Army, the whole bit. Get my colonel's letter together for talking good on the radio during a pursuit. Made a video about that. All these things count like little points. Get all added up. So I'm looking pretty good, but I ain't telling anybody, man. I got this on the super stealth. Putting all this together, but making sure no one's seeing that I'm putting it together. I am laying low on this thing like nobody's business. There is a due date and a time. Midnight. Well, I got it all put together, and I'm on the midnight shift. And everybody knows they roll up the sidewalks in the Hope Stations area about 9, 10 o'clock. Ain't nothing going on. No traffic, no nothing. Troops are out there doing the JOB best they can with little or nothing as far as activity. But that ain't their fault. So I'm putting all this together. Got to scan it all in as an attachment to an email. Send it down to the promotional system. It's got to be there before midnight. I send it at 23:30. That'd be 11:30 p.m. for all you civilian types out there. Half an hour before it's doggone due, it's in. Still don't tell anybody. Well, about 6 weeks later, now you're supposed to, when this list comes out of how you did when they grade everything, including your letter about why you should have this particular job and your resume, well, you need a resume for. Been working there the whole time. Anyway, supposed to get a double secret number when the list comes out. Who's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, because they don't put your name on it, because that's when that anonymous phone call goes down to division. Knocks you right out of the running. So about 6 weeks later, I come into work early as usual. My senior trooper, he's sitting there. He's one of the early cars. He's looking at the computer there, checking, seeing what's going on before he goes out on patrol. And he says, "Hey, Sarge, congratulations, you won." Won what? Usually don't win anything. If I do win, it's usually something bad. And I said to him, "Won what?" He says, "You're number 1 on the promotion list." How the hell does he know? I mean, I was careful. I was real careful. I know how to be careful. There ain't no way in hell anybody knows I put in for this, except this guy right here. So I walk in a little office and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he says, "Right here. List has been published. How everybody made out." And I said, "Oh, how you know I'm on that list?" And he says, "Oh, look right here. Look at this line right here. It's my payroll number, which is combined with my badge number for the state police." Now I look at everybody else's line and it's just random numbers. There's no badge numbers you can make out of there. And I'm like, I don't know if that's good or bad, because everybody's going to be able to figure that out, that I said all these times I wasn't putting in, and then I did put in. Now I won by a real good margin. Woo! So I'm looking pretty good. But I'm still a little bit concerned. My senior trooper there, he's a pretty smart fella. But I mean, it's plain as freaking day right on that list. And everybody's got access to that list that wants to look at it. I'm like, well, nothing I can do about it. There's either going to be an anonymous phone call going down to knock me out of the running, or there ain't. Just got to let her go. So a couple more months go by and I ain't heard nothing. Nothing from nobody. Day off, sitting at the house, taking care of my own. Doggone cell phone goes off. Got a new one. Like it? Cell phone goes off. It's doggone troop commander. Starts talking to me about this promotion thing. And he's going on for about 15-20 minutes. And from the way he was talking, I'd bet you a month's pay, he was telling me all the reasons why I was not going to be promoted, even though I beat everybody on that list. Woo, did I beat them. Beat them hard, beat them bad. So he finally gets the end of it and he says, "Well, that's why you're going to get the promotion." And I was just stunned. I was like, 15-20 minutes you talking like I ain't getting it. But I did. I had a pretty doggone good day. Except then, they froze the pay and all that, so had to wait quite a while before I got the SFC pay. I did get all the authority and responsibility kind of, sort of, though. That was good. So I'm pretty happy about that. So sometimes you got to keep things on the down low, and despite your best doggone efforts, somebody's going to let that cat out of the bag anyhow. Got to roll with it. So, shout out section this week. Shout out to all my B troopers out there doing the JOB, keeping track of business, doing things the right way, the first time, every time, without fail. We appreciate what you're doing out there, holding true to your oath, standing on that good ground. We appreciate what you're doing, so thank you. Thank you very much. Military, we appreciate what you're doing out there at home and overseas. Hard life, tough life. Woo! Real hard if you're doing it right. We appreciate what you're doing out there. Standing that post and holding that line. Doing stuff we don't even know about that you're doing to keep us safe. So thank you. Thank you very much. So till next week, me and Christmas Pig.